Okay, this just happened in the middle of our break. Good morning. We're on our second day outside of Flagstaff, heading south. Yesterday was pretty uneventful, which is always good. We did get our 20 in. We're pretty excited about that. The only sort of interesting thing that happened was heading to a water source, which fortunately we did not need. We were still pretty packed. It was filled with cows everywhere, and that was pretty fun to look at. And then about 5 minutes later, they all come stampeding through, which kind of scared me a little bit. I couldn't get my camera out too much to take a video of it, but I got a little bit of it. And we're just heading on. So Many Roads is going to meet us halfway through, so we're only carrying 4 days of food, which is fantastic, rather than 8. That would have been way too much, especially with all the water carries. And it was freezing again last night. Woke up, tent was all covered in frost, hard to move fingers and toes, but it's starting to warm up now. The terrain is getting quite a bit rockier as we are descending. We're getting more and more of this kind of stuff. It's really beautiful. Here is a lake that actually has water in it. What do you know about that? We're starting our third day out. It's freezing again. Not quite as freezing as before. So I think this time only my rainfly had frost all over it. The ground pad and the regular part of the tent were okay. But it just makes it really hard to get going in the morning because your body just doesn't move. Yesterday was a little rougher than the day before, but it was fine. We still got our 20 in. We're moving along. We've got a resupply tomorrow morning, which I'm excited about. I don't know why. It's just something to look forward to. Gear update. I got my sleeping pad fixed in Flagstaff. Mary Poppins fixed it with her little magic, but it is leaking again. So I don't know if it's a third hole, because there was 2 holes. It took 4 people and a fully inflated pad drowned in a pool to find these holes. It was hard. They're on the seam. They're not a puncture. So I'm not sure how to prevent any more holes because I don't know how they got there in the first place. But now I've got either a third one or these patches are leaking. They don't look like they would be leaking. They look like they're on there pretty good, but who knows? So I've got to try to figure that out at lunch, I guess. Blow it up and sit on it and try to figure out where the leak is. And we're going to try to put in another 20 today. I thought this was a dead cow. It turns out it's just Top Gun. Although he looks a little frozen. We're about halfway through this section from Flagstaff to Pine. Today is going to be a good day. I'm looking forward to it. We met with So Many Roads, who is bringing us a resupply, which was fantastic. It's a great way to split up what could potentially be 8 days. And what we're doing instead is not only did she bring us a resupply, but we're slack packing today. So my back is so happy because I'm just carrying today's food. I still have a ton of water on me, first aid and the usual 10 essentials, but everything else is in the van, and that's going to allow us to get a few extra miles and give my back a break because it's really been hurting carrying a pack. Even though mine is not really heavy, it's just heavy for me. So, looking forward to a great day.